Number two, okay, we've got to lower or be able to use glucose. Well, how do we use glucose? Well, literally we do it with exercise, but you're like, John, you just said, I'm tired. How am I supposed to exercise? Exercise does not need to be what most people think it is. Okay, exercise does not need to be 30 minutes of you going out running or you killing yourself or working out as hard as you can. Exercise just needs to start out small. Well, how about this? Right before you eat some sort of carbohydrate, so this is only to get your body to be able to use the carbohydrates instead of storing it, okay? What do? Do 5 minutes of exercise, okay? Just do 5 minutes of exercise. That looks horrible, but if I can't write, there we go. Anyways, 5 minutes of exercise, okay? Oh, there we go. That kind of looks like exercise. Just do that right before you have some sort of carbohydrates, or if you forget to do it before, do it right after, okay? What that does, here's something really interesting. So again, we've got our cell right here, and on that cell, we have to have these little receptors, or these little channels. They need to be on that cell wall. Well, like I said earlier, one is we've got our insulin receptors, and this allows us to, when we have insulin right there, it sends this little signal inside, okay? It sends this signal that says, hey, you, go to the cell wall, and then that goes and implants itself in the cell wall. Well, what, you want to know something else that does the same type of thing? Okay, I'm going to use something cool down here. Okay, something else that does something really cool is movement. Okay, movement also sends a signal to that little molecule right there and says, hey, go to the cell wall so that when glucose comes in, okay, now glucose can come into the cell and we can use it. Now, what does that do? That increases your energy, makes you feel better, but you have to do exercise to do it. It doesn't need to be really strenuous or extremely, intense or anything like that. Just do some sort of exercise for 5 minutes. And then that will start to make this work better, okay? And then you'll be able to use the glucose. So we use the carnitine. This helps us use fat better. Okay, we use the exercise, and this allows us to use our carbs better, or our glucose, okay? Hope that makes sense. So I would start there. Don't tell yourself you have to go work out for 30 minutes. Tell yourself you're gonna start with 5. Just do it right before you have some sort of carbohydrates, or just after, and your body will be able to use those carbohydrates, and it will create more energy, okay? So give that a try. Now, if you want more information like this and to be able to basically come up with a plan to be able to help you see success, go ahead and go to fatextractionmethod.com. Go there, check out the training, and I'll talk to you.